Alexa, turn on over desk light. Ah, I have returned.
I'm here too.
Okay. I am good to go. What up, Snaz? I just have to actually get my food in a little bit. But very easy beef barbecue. Just simmering away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
New cookbook, AO.
And then start the next one.
Welcome to the playground.
Well, it's contained at least, more or less. All these benches kind of standing out, but oh hey, this new thing's pretty great.
What did you get?
I got the second second gun.
Oh, the Urban X2. Ah, so you got the extendo.
Yeah, there we go. It wasn't even selected yet. There we go. So there's the short extension, and I made a spinning nozzle. Okay.
Ooh, that sounds real good.
Oh yeah, that's been a lot faster.
Homemade Szechuan chicken. I will say, I hate to be that guy. The really important thing is getting actual Szechuan pepper, if you can find them. Like, it's still good, but like...
I thought you were gonna say it's not real Szechuan chicken unless you're making it in Szechuan.
No, God, no. I'm not that sad.
You said I'm not. I don't like being that guy. I didn't know where you were gonna go with that.
Yeah, nah, it's just the peppercorns, and I get it. They can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah,
Yeah,
Asian markets will have them.
Remember, you can upgrade to switch to a better power washer now.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, Chinese 5-spice. Dude, like I said, I'm like so lucky. I live near like massive Asian markets, and then like literally a store that exists only to sell coffee, tea, and spices. The Szechuan region of France. Yes, how could we forget about the Szechuan region of France?
I mean, somebody at least got where I was going with that.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, it's just sparkling chicken.
Yeah, SNES fucking gets it. Goose baby, what do you need? Huh? Is the puppy about to go walk? Is that why you're fighting next to me?
I think that's the really annoying thing for me is like already like just being like real tight because of home repair shit is like all these stupid fucking tariffs and shit. Like I've had to stock up on shit that I shouldn't have to fucking stock up on. Like spices and rice.
Rice. I have a big ass bag of rice I haven't touched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have
Bought it a while ago.
I have a 25-pounder sitting there downstairs. Like it's just like
it's
fucking
stupid and hoarder-ish of me. Yeah, a little bit, but I ain't giving it up.
yeah. Like I'm just very annoyed, and I feel like everyone else is too. Like even the diehard already returned, which is really fucking nice to see.
I mean, I don't want to say I told you so, but I did say that this wouldn't last forever a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we are starting to turn it now, but...
Yeah, it's... I'm just very happy that a lot of the leopards definitely won't eat my face people are starting to realize. That's eating my face. What the fuck?
Yeah, their face is long gone.
Yep.
Interesting
Yeah.
to see how this is separating the colors of the floor into like different, like it's yellow floor, large red floor, small blue floor.
Yeah, dude, Kukuho Rose, very. I actually went out on a limb and I grabbed a different type of rice. I think it's just Sakura or Sakurita. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I just I wanted to mix it up, especially if I'm gonna fucking not be able to get rice for a while. here. Hey, there we go. Oops.
Oops. I might have to pause to take my dog out.
Hey, no worries. Do
I
y'all
guess I
think?
have to pause. I can just fucking like walk away and
Yeah,
keep going.
exactly.
I'm gonna finish this little thing I'm on right now, and then I'm gonna do that.
Perfect timing for me to go and grab some food, which should be just about finished simmering any. Yeah, no, like it is really sickening what Manfred has allowed to happen in the world of baseball. Like that, what a schmuck that. Cheap owners fucking ruin sports. I was talking with my dad about it. The very interesting potential thing that came out of the discussion. Harper from the Phillies had some very choice words for Manfred. But I think a salary cap at this point just isn't worth it. That's not going to make the sport better. But a salary floor would. If you're a rich ass motherfucker and your team is making, $400 million a year, you should be expending at least $40 to $80 million on that team, whether it be facilities or players or, there should be if you're going to fucking own a goddamn team, you fucking treat it like.
Walking my dog, be right back.
Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what the players union is gonna bring. I know like there's been league minimum salary, but like nothing in terms of expenditure. But like there is a very real argument to be made about the protecting the legitimacy of the sport by forcing people that own the teams to actively be involved in it. Oh, absolutely. I listen. This was just like I knew it had co-op, but sometimes it's nice to slow it down. Yeah, I definitely don't know how the Phillies fucking managed to pull off that trade with the Twins. Um, but that is like some fucking Howie Roseman level of voodoo magicry. Listen, who doesn't love PowerWash? I mean, like, come on, look at this. Fun as hell. Well, you know, it's going, Rocco. Doing some 2P with trad here. And couldn't figure out what to do. So, power washing a.
I still gotta feed the dog quick, but I was kind of thinking we could maybe like go back and forth. Like we could do this and something else.
Yeah, by all means, whatever you want to do, bud.
Like that would make us doing a Factorio game much more manageable for both of us, because then it's like, you know, maybe every other week we can take a break and do something like this.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Okay, I'm gonna go feed the dog. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Yeah. Think about what you want to alternate. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like it's really kind of just, at least for me, it helps. It's more of a meditative Zen state. But I think it's good for everyone sometimes, just to like fucking calm down, take a break, and just fucking do some fucking mental maintenance. Yeah, I was just mentioning that, SNES, because like we have stucco on the side of our house, and I was like, that's honestly a good enough excuse to think about getting a power washer. Yeah, I got some beef barbecue downstairs that's just been kind of simmering away. I gotta go grab some. Just trying to wait until feed get. I'm actually so like, speaking of chicken tacos, like I am very happy that the rest of like white people have caught up with like chicken tinga. Like I'm starting to see that more and more places, which is like really neat. Like it's so nice to see, as opposed to just like boring ass shredded chicken tacos. Like it is really, really exciting. Yeah. Listen, baby steps. Take the baby steps. Not that long ago, there was the endemic medium rare chicken. Like, now that there's, you know, flavor, I'm happy with that. Dude, ravioli is another thing. Like, I never underestimate the simplistic elegance of just fucking a nicely stuffed pasta.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I knocked out some decent chunks.
We could even be switching back and forth games based on who wins each week's round of Mage Arena or something.
Yeah.
Or AoE.
What game were you thinking of swapping?
Oh, well, probably beat Factoria.
Alright.
I have actually been wanting to start a new playthrough of that for well over a year, but I have been refraining because I want somebody to do it with.
You want someone to suffer like you. Okay, got it.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
I've I beat the game like a while back, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I really kind of struggled a bit with the defending my base side of it while also like forcing progress on everything else.
No, I get that.
And it really just like when I played through the second time after the DLC came out, I didn't beat the game because after about a fifth of the way through, I'm like, okay, I need to second pair of hands on this. I can't keep track of all of this myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, somebody else who I could work with. I know you pick up on things relatively fast. I can be like, I can focus on trying to make sure we're not getting overrun at all times. We don't have to play like a easy mode or something like that where we turn off monsters.
Yeah.
No, it seems like a proper challenge. And especially if we're not just like doing it every Sunday for, you know, ever. That's a lot more appealing.
Yeah, hey, like I said, I am just as along for the ride. I don't know, are you trying to switch it up after this level, or what you want?
I don't know if I want to do it today.
Okay.
Maybe next week.
Works for me.
I mean, so far as I'm concerned, you know, you won today, so you picked this, and this is what we're playing.
Yeah, I'm shit. That's how much I mean,
like I was saying before, this is good for me. I might fight it in some ways, but I'm still accepting it and allowing it to do its work.
There is something oddly peaceful and meditative about it.
Yeah, even if it is just all digital shit that I'm cleaning.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Clean something.
Man, this shit is like gross.
Yeah. This actually reminds me of so growing up, I was near this thing called Timbertown, and it was like they spent like quite a bit of time constructing this giant wooden playground.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like castles and like fucking rope bridges and shit. For it to last all of about a few months until the splinters came and the lawsuits came and everything, and then they had to redo it.
I thought you were gonna say it burned down or something.
No.
That's way worse.
Yeah, well, they had to redo it with like the kind of like composite fake wood because of like splinters and lawsuits and shit like that. But
I have a vague memory of going to something like that when I was a kid. Like,
yeah,
just enormous park with lots of wood shit. But I mean, I don't want to pull like the elder millennial boomers thing, but we got fucking splinters, and it's just like your parents were just like, all right, well, fuck it, you got a splinter.
Yeah, well, fucking, do you need me to pull it out now with this fucking dirty pocket knife and tweezers, or are you good?
Go back to the park next weekend, or
Yeah.
yeah, you liked it? Okay, cool. We'll be back next weekend. Play.
Yeah, it was like a big thing right around that time because like I was just getting into my teenage years. So yeah, that time frame kind of tracks. Yeah, they did. Like it was serious ass wood.
I had this run in first grade. So first grade, I went to a different grade school than the rest of my grade school years, but that playground in particular had a monkey bars, and I liked the monkey bars a lot. But I didn't really handle them very well. I wound up falling off and getting fat lips and splinters on the wood chip ground like fucking once every 2 months.
Yeah. You gotta get that grip strength up, son.
I mean, I did. It just took me falling off the fucking monkey bars a lot. And it's funny to me looking back that like my parents didn't like try to stop me from climbing them or like stop doing that or whatever. Like, no, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, fucking listen. They're kids. They're smart. They'll fucking figure it out.
They get hurt. They get hurt.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, like when I was in high school, I actually had to go to the ER and have part of my finger cut open because I had gotten silver jammed into it, like silver shards, while I was doing metalworking. And it got nice and infected and was double the size of the finger should be. That shit fucking hurt.
No doubt.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time. To be fair, what the numbing agent they used hurt worse than the actual, like, finger itself, but I mean...
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, dude, fucking Xylocaine, that shit feels like someone's jamming a molten hot brick into your fucking wherever you're getting the injection at, and it is gnarly. See, I learned very early due to just being a very rough and tumble child sometimes. I actually just had to smell my wife's wound because it was like, it's looking pretty questionable. But it smells okay.
Good. It's always a concern.
Yeah, no, it sounds weird as shit, but like, you can very easily smell an infection on a wound because it smells not great. But yeah, she learned, you know, hey, it's part of life. I also have burned myself on my motorcycle's exhaust. It's like fucking coming of age, badge of honor thing. You do it once, and then it's probably the last time you'll ever do it because that shit fucking sucks.
Probably the last time you'll ever do it.
Yeah, hey, accidents happen.
The support struts took forever, but those are done.
Alright, I am getting this food. On! so shiny. Oh shit, you did get the turbo nozzle. I love the
I mean, that's
turbo.
not what I'm using, but yes, I did buy a turbo nozzle.
It is so silly, but I love it.
Yeah, it just spins around in circles.
Yep.
I got the bottoms of those monkey bars. You can probably finish them off pretty easily
From
where
the
you're
top.
at.
Yeah. I love a good chocolate chip cookie. I'm not gonna lie, the ice cream did come out really surprisingly well.
What type of ice cream did you make?
It was just a mint ice cream.
Oh, solid. Yeah, no, mint ice cream is actually one of the best ones to make. I think it's very simple to flavor and can't really fuck up with mint too much.
Yeah, no, the thing was the last time I remember trying to make ice cream without like an ice cream maker, like it just didn't really work out the way I thought it would. But this time around, not bad. I was able to like temper the egg properly into the cream. But then again, the last time I tried to make ice cream on the street, it's probably fucking hammered. So it was that long ago. So I was also working with inferior equipment.
I only had one restaurant where we had to make ice cream. It was pretty deep into my cooking career, and I was very worried until they told me that there was an ice cream maker. And it was literally just like, pour in some cream. All right, now put the mint leaves in. All right, now put it up on the shelf, and we'll check it out tomorrow.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll take a look at it.
That's it? Like, yeah, that's it. Oh, thank God.
All right, cool. Thank fuck.
He could tell I was worried. He also played it up a little bit, like it was a big deal and like a really long process or something. So when you just like put it up on the shelf and go home, worry about it tomorrow. Like, could have let it hang there for a moment. I was like, are you serious? That's it?
Dickhead.
Yeah, it was also the restaurant where I had to we had to make our own creme fraiche, and that was exactly the same thing. It was like, all right, mix this and stir it and put it up on the shelf, and we'll come back to it in a few days.
Oh, dude, fucking ice cream making. Oh, very, really.
Yeah, the only cooking competition I've ever seen somebody successfully and properly use an ice cream maker in was fucking Iron Chef.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, the majority of the failures is because making ice cream in under an hour is you're really fucking pushing it.
I think a big part of the stereotype too comes around from like if you're gonna pull out an ice cream machine in a cooking competition, you're making vanilla.
Yeah.
You gotta make something that's gonna be of interest with it, and I think that really invites the trying too hard problem in the kitchen, like instantly and very powerfully. Like, okay, well, what can we do with the ice cream machine? Well, let's put this in it. Let's put that in it. Let's put this in it, and then it comes out tasting fucking shitty because all the stuff you said doesn't go together.
Yep.
And especially in like a cooking show or a cooking competition, there's usually going to be like a theme ingredient or something. So
yeah.
If somebody pulls out the fucking ice cream maker during the halibut battle, you're not exactly, looking for greatness here. Anyway.
No, God, no. Fucking. I was watching the OG Iron Chef.
That's all I watch.
Yeah. And it was the duck battle from season 2, and dude making like duck and bean paste dessert.
Classic. I kind of remember this one.
Yeah, no, like part of me is like, oh my god, that sounds fucking atrocious, but then realizing like, no, those will actually have like similar flavors with that kind of like shit like that is innovative, as opposed to why don't we just jam all this shit in the fucking ice cream maker and hope it fucking works.
Yeah, and that is pretty much what I think is happening with most modern chefs in general, to be honest. Unless they're, like the chef Chris wanted to make some nice simple mint ice cream to top his dessert with. That makes sense, but get the fuck out of here with some of the other shit you want to turn into ice cream. You're not Marco Pierre White. You're not going to come up with some brand new combination that nobody's ever thought of.
I'm not gonna lie, like as much as I don't really the restaurant itself has unfortunately gone downhill. There was a restaurant near our old place called Founding Farmers. They used to make from scratch, like from mint, muddle it, uh, get the oil into it, mint ice cream, and it was the best I've ever. But that was it. It was literally just fresh mint in cream into ice cream. You know, no fucking. I'm not saying like mint chocolate chip don't fuck it do, but like there was no like reinvention of the wheel. It was just fucking plain and simple, and it was executed to perfection.
And that's what really like makes the Michelin-starred restaurants amazing, because all of them can do that. Like like the good ones, like they can serve you like a grilled cheese, or like the most basic concept thing, but it's like every element of it is perfect.
Yeah, the level of execution is where it really. Mint isn't yucky. See, fucking garlic. Fucking love mint. Another thing I think is incredibly underutilized is specifically in ice cream, and I understand why, due to like the chemical compound, but citrus in ice cream. Like, I know the answer is yeah, you can just make like a sorbet or, you know, anything, but like a very nice, like, I've only had it once or twice, and I forget who made it. It sounds like something like Van Leeuwen's would make, but like a lemon cheesecake ice cream. Just.
Oh, that sounds really good, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, orange and cream. Hey, have a good one, Coyote. Yeah, creamsicles. Fucking love creamsicles. Almost as much as I love cream pies.
Air horn, air horn,
Air horn.
air horn.
Yeah, mango's tricky. Just like, pretty sure Shelby's like allergic to it. Not deathly. It do kind of make her a little itchy. I actually had a really funny one earlier today, Garlic. I was just kind of idly scrolling through Blue Sky, and one of the artists I know was like, please give me your sapphic characters to draw. And I was like, is this the time where I just finally crack and say, all right, here are my friends Panda and Garlic?
It's gonna be like, I meant fictional characters, but you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm glad about with this game? This game doesn't have any drip mechanics.
Yeah.
If you got penalized for not starting at the top and working down, this would suck.
Oh my god. I thought about that like when I first started playing it, and I was like, you know, sometimes. And then I realized like, no, this would be a nightmare because it would just be pushing fucking dirty ass water all over the place 24/7.
Yeah, I was thinking about it just now, spraying directly above me and thinking about like, well, this would be pretty satisfying to see drip clean. But wait a minute, where is this going to be dripping?
Oh, directly onto me.
Directly onto me. Okay, I don't know if I like this.
Well,
oh shit, and the ground underneath me is pretty clean. Okay, I really don't like this.
I mean, we're wearing our little clean suits.
I wouldn't wear no clean suit doing a job like this. I'd be in jeans and a t-shirt until it's too hot for the t-shirt.
Yeah. Ginger mint tea, let's go. I love your. Ginger and mint together, a great. So is vanilla in it. I actually put a little vanilla extract into the Schmint ice cream last night. Just so it wasn't too overbearing. You love fucking vanilla? Yeah, I know. You have 3 kids, Ness. I'm also very excited for SNES and the joy his household is going to go through when Final Fantasy Tactics remake comes out. I can't believe they're finally actually doing it.
Hey, you ain't wrong there. I'm pretty psyched for the 2.
Yeah. And, like, doing it right. It's not just like, yeah, we're gonna fucking throw it in the AI upscaler, fucking, alright, good to get, like, doing it from, like, the ground up.
Well, because they didn't have a choice, because they lost all the fucking master code.
Yeah.
Alright, did that.
Where did it all go is my next question.
What?
Like, where did all the code go? Like, you'd think someone would be, like, smart enough to, like, save a backup copy somewhere, you know?
I pretty much just picture it like they finished the work on it, they sent it off to be mastered and printed, and just said, alright, what's next? You know, and I have read them say a couple times that, like, you know, storage being so cheap now compared to what it used to be.
Yeah,
it was hard to store that type of stuff. Like, yeah, maybe somebody had it on a CD or floppy disks or whatever, but, like, to have, like, a hard drive that's just been sitting around with just that source code on it, that would have been expensive as shit back in the 90s.
Yeah. When you're thinking about it, yeah, because, like, I remember our first computer, we got it in 95 or 96, and, like, I'm pretty sure we paid extra to get the 10 gigabyte hard.
Oh, bro, you're even talking about gigabytes. Like,
yeah.
Our first family hard drive was like fucking 500 megabytes. No, our first one we bought.
512.
Like, to upgrade the one that came in the computer was a 500 megabyte hard drive, and that was like stunningly large. That's almost as big as a CD. That's crazy. That's so big. They'll never make them bigger than this. We should buy 5.
Yeah, we should buy 5. Now they make 2 terabyte fucking micro SD cards.
Yeah, I've got like 32 fucking terabytes of external hard drive space right now, and it cost me like less than $300 total.
It's fucking duh.
Like, to some degree, I have that much space just because, like, I couldn't before.
Yeah, you just have to. You gotta flex on your past self.
I'd like to believe I'm in a space where I'll never have to buy more hard drive space, but, you know.
Everything's gonna be on UE5, so don't fucking hold your breath there, bud.
I love that, like, the standard now for game engine design is, like, so fucking terribly unoptimized. And
I think it's just because it's
music on a real engine, but in its way, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I would honestly say give it a year or two until people really start to get super familiar with it.
For sure.
At least that's what I'm fucking. And I mean, like, I get it. It sucks that like a lot of shit is going through literally just like one fucking company controls it all. But you know, look at a lot of the struggle that Square Enix went through with like the, you know, their Crystalis engine and the Luminous engine. how fucking many times have we complained about weird shit that happens with RGG's Dragon engine? Or anything on the RE engine takes fucking 27 hours to load after launch. Like, the amount of time and energy that companies have to spend developing this shit, as opposed to, you know, the thing that makes them money, like video games, like, get it.
No, you make it's a fair point.
Yeah.
How are you doing? What are you working on?
I'm working on this dinosaur over here. I'm working on other Kyo.
I'm just trying to get the underside of this one chunk.
Yeah, I'm blasting the Stegosaurus, the Stegussie, if you will. You got oddly silent. Are you okay?
Yeah, just totally bricked up because of the Stegussie.
If dinosaurs laid eggs, wouldn't that mean that they had cloaca?
I mean, you can make dinosaur omelet. That's all I know.
True. Dirty boy, Mr. Stegosaurus. Is my commentary helping? Trad begins to instantly regret asking me what I was doing, fearing for the answer.
No, I didn't even know if you're talking to me or chat, honestly.
No. What do you mean, Poot? As a God-fearing Christian, it's my God-given right to know what genitals everyone has and what they do with them. It's in the Bible. It's just the part you didn't read, obviously. People are fucking... ain't giving it up. Come on. Nice and clean now. Last little bits of the Stego slide.
Oh man, that's rare. I smell somebody smoking a cigarette and I actually kind of want one.
Ugh.
I've actually been really good now for the last, like, 3 months, 4 months. I have very rarely, if at all, wanted a cigarette. That's pretty impressive for me to go that long without even wanting one.
Yeah. I think the worst things to do, I haven't smoked in fucking 10 more than 10 years now.
Yeah, but you vape, so you still do get the fix.
Yeah. But, like, dude, if I'm watching, like, Trailer Park Boys or Deadliest Catch, like, after a while, I'll be like, cigarette sound. Wait, what the fuck?
What is wrong with me? What am I saying right now? Yeah.
Of course it's fucking Lucky and Julian. Or fucking Sig Hansen just, like, fucking becoming a literal cigarette. One of my grandmothers is like that, Garlic, and it's fucking hilarious. Shout outs to Mimi. Ugh.
Starting to think I actually remember seeing you do this level when you were playing this alone. I know I was in and out of stream now and then when you were playing this. The more I do, the more I watch this fucking playpen, the more I think I've seen this before.
Yeah. Listen, Sness, Jesus and I would be homeboys. We both hang out with lepers and prostitutes, and I'm here for it.
Which one am I?
Life has many doors, young trad boy.
But am I a prostitute or am I a...
A leper? Probably a leper, as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, metaphorically, that is actually probably the closest one of the two.
Yeah, considering I've never been like, yeah, trad. I would use your government name. That's a guy that's just out there slinging dick for coin.
I smash so much.
Puss? Yeah? Do tell.
No, that was the full sentence. Just, I smash so much.
Like the video game, or...
That sounds believable, right? Like, that sounds like a man who has the sex.
Yeah, just metaphorically drowning in puss.
Momentary chili break. How are we doing? 76%? That's not too bad.
Nope. Not at all.
Stegoside clean. What's the next big thing here?
Probably the roofs, I assume?
Yeah, the tower roofs. There are 3 of them. They're only 23% right now. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that's not done. With all the support struts and everything I've been kind of working too.
I don't know what it is, but there's just something very good about... like, the concept of sloppy joes or beef barbecue or whatever you have colloquialism-wise. But, like, just fucking simmering meat in some sort of tomato and vinegar-based sauce with some spices. Sure is fucking good.
Sure is fucking good. Did I tell you about my adventures trying to make sliders a few months ago?
Nah, what'd you do?
They wound up coming out... Well, I was trying to make sliders, but they wound up coming out a lot more like sloppy joes. Which I was totally fine with. Like, they actually came out like pretty good sloppy joes, but it was
It's
just
like the same
surprising
thing. It's
not...
just chewed up. That's it.
Yeah, basically. Well, the recipe I had actually calls to break them up. It was basically like take your 12 Hawaiian rolls, cut them in half, but leave them as a slab, and then just spoon the ground up cooked beef mix over them, and throw cheese on top, oven them for a few minutes, and call it.
Yep.
But the more I looked at the recipe, the more I was like, this is kind of like sloppy joes. I think I might just treat this like sloppy joes. And
Yeah, why not?
Work out well. Yeah.
Shit, even at risk of being called unpure and unclean, sometimes I take my mystery bag of cheese and melt it over something like that. Which, God bless my local supermarket. I will gladly continually pay $2 or $3, sometimes up to $3 for like a pound and a half of just random assorted cheese ends.
Yeah, what's up with that? The mystery cheese?
Yeah, it's just like cheese ends from the deli. So like, you know, when you get to like the end, like you can't really effectively...
I feel you. They just sell it without a label on it. So
yeah.
Get that. That's a cool idea. I like that.
Yeah, they do it with meat too. You know, take care, Fantar. Which is great. Like I've stumbled on like some fucking high quality, like the buffalo chicken breast, like the shit that, you know, you're gonna pay $9-10 a pound for a slice, but like a whole end slab of it for 87 cents. Like, fuck yeah, dude, I'll dice the shit out of that and throw it in an omelet or something, or make a quick sandwich out of it. But, you know, one of those things, like, it's good for my wallet, It's good for the fucking store's wallet because, you know, they have less waste.
Yeah,
Good for the
definitely.
environment, you know, it's not getting fucking thrown out. Yeah, Queen's blood do be that way. But yeah, so like my thing now is I've been I guess part of it's like, you know, I want to get better at my craft, but I've been buying like bags of random cheese ends and just like once a week making like a mac and cheese out of it. And just kind of like learning how to deal with certain melting points and flavor profiles of the cheese and finding ways to balance. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you know, pasta and cheese. How bad is it going to be anyway? But like, really kind of
Eh,
seeing what I can do with it.
you can fuck up macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, it's
I
not
did
like,
not like my grandmother's macaroni and cheese. She used way too much cheddar in the mix.
yeah. I mean, like, I
Big
can
fan.
identify the cheese, but it's not like, you know, it's not like it's a brick of fucking blue cheese and like, yeah, I don't know, fucking pick something else that wouldn't be good in a mac and cheese. But like, normally it's like, you know, there'll be like a couple Swiss cheese ends and like, obviously American, you know, a couple knobs of cheddar, maybe like a Parmesan rind or two. Which, by the way, I've been adding like just like there's nothing left. It's kind of like the waxy end, but like Parmesan rinds, like when I'm making like a stock, especially like
No, that's,
vegetable
that's
stock.
totally a trick.
Oh, it
That
is
is an absolute trick. I had
such a
one
game
restaurant that
changer.
was smart enough to do that, and it was such a cool fucking thing they did.
Yeah, like you'd think that the waxy end of the cheese kind of fucking useless. Nah, dude, boil it away with some vegetables when you're making stock. Huge difference. Huge difference.
Yeah, it really adds the richness.
Hmm. I honestly don't remember how much time I put into fucking Queen's Blood, but I know the answer is probably more than my chat would have liked.
Such a good game until the end, and then
Yeah.
fuck it. Absolutely go fuck itself.
And I think that's my thing, and it's not just that game; it's most games in general. I do not mind mini games unless they become mandatory mini. And then it's like, okay, this is no longer a mini game. This is just forced content. Hmm. All right, Treb. You are on. Whoa. You are on your deathbed, and you are allowed one more sandwich. What are you having?
Grilled ham and cheese, mayo and sriracha, Gouda cheese.
Damn. You knew. You knew what you were fucking lined up for immediately.
Pretty much. If it's got to be a sandwich, yeah, that's what it is.
What is there like a particular ham and cheese combination that I should be aware
No.
of?
Like I said, Gouda cheese. As long as it's Gouda and the ham doesn't suck.
Yeah. Cold Italian sub, that I can fucking respect. Like there are tons of sandwiches, but like I think in very much growing up in the Northeast, like, that's like you cannot escape the inevitability of sometimes food is just an Italian sub from fucking Wawa. You know what? It's good every fucking time. Actually, you are on to something. One of my favorite, and it's oddly specific, but with reason. So, like, you know, the fucking Easter or Christmas ham, one of
Mhm.
the best sandwiches And like I do not condone this behavior normally, because like life is too short. But there is just something that is still will always fill me with joy about leftover spiral ham on some shitty ass white bread with a really shitty slice of American cheese half melted in the microwave on top of that shit. It's I could literally eat that shit for fucking ever. So and I'm sure Trad, you have a fucking like have something like this. Whenever my wife and I try out a new restaurant, the answer of this is very very particular for like kind of like that pub style food that's fairly popular in most restaurants. She will check the French onion soup, and I check fish and chips. If you can do a good fish and chips, I assume you can do anything else. Same goes with French onion soup. Can't do those things, I'm probably not going to trust your wings. I'm probably not going to trust your burgers, to be honest.
French onion soup's a little complicated, so that's one that like
yeah,
it is kind of a good check. You're right about that. But it's like a high-end check. Like they can maybe they can't make a French onion soup, but maybe they can make a really good burger.
Yeah, and no, I get that. But like, if I see that they have it on the menu, like, if you're gonna like between that and fish and chips, if you're gonna offer it, like, you need to be at an acceptable level with it.
You're right about that. Yeah, no, you're right about that for sure. If it's on the menu at all, it should be more than acceptable.
Yeah, like especially like fish and chips. If you can properly batter a good fucking fish fillet and fry it and it comes out, I have extreme confidence that your chicken, if you're frying it, is gonna be it's gonna have great texture. You know, it's gonna be done properly.
At the very least, I could totally get on board with the idea of always testing a new restaurant with something you know well.
Yeah, that
like,
too.
Even if it's not like specifically the things you mentioned, but still you can get a long way by like, oh, okay, I eat this all the time, and you know.
Yeah, like I am a sucker for fish and chips, and Shelby do love some French onion soup. I have not been to like a really good okay, with the exclusion of like Philly fucking cheesesteak, blah blah blah. Like a very good sandwich shop. It's been a hot minute, especially if you take Japan out of the equation.
There was this place in Santa Monica. I can't even remember the name of it anymore. Bay Street, maybe, or something like that. They made the most fucking heavenly fucking Italian sub sandwich. They called it the Godmother. And just like loaded with peppers and like 4 kinds of meat, like 4 kinds of cheese. Yeah, no, I miss that place, and it was impossible to get because it was a thing that everybody in town knew about. So like they were open for a very short amount of time. They only made so many of the sandwiches, and if you could get in there and get one before they sold out, you got it. But otherwise, you know, a very small parking lot, like absolutely legit little spot though. And holy shit, those sandwiches were so good.
Yeah, we the barbecue place that we used to hit up a lot is very much the same way. Like they would only have burnt ends available on Saturday, and it wasn't like it would be like it wouldn't be like exactly an opening because you know they're still finishing shit and like prepping, but people would literally show up 5-6 in the morning. Place doesn't open until 11. Waiting for those burn ends. Like, it's just one of those things, like, if you knew, and you had to kind of fucking put the time in to get there.
And the place was closed. The place I went to was closed, like, a weird day of the week, too, like a Wednesday. And it happened to just be, like, that was the day every week when I was like, oh, I should go stop by and get there in between jobs, and you know, riding past it on the bike and seeing the gate closed. And
yeah, like, fuck.
It was funny though. Like I had my serious restaurant job in Santa Monica, and I asked like all the dudes on the line one time, like, what's the best like sandwich in Santa Monica? And all of them, just as one, were like, oh, you got to go get the Godfather. I'm like, oh,
Yep.
it's really that good? Like, what's this got like? Does it suck your dick? Like,
Yeah.
what made all of you immediately agree on it? And they were like, no, grab one. And you know, if you happen to think of it, maybe grab me one too. So the next day I came in with like 4 of them.
Yeah. I mean, hey, when it's good, it's good. Like, it's...
Basically, it was like, if you're all going to tell me it's that good, you're going to sit here and eat it with me or to prove it, you know?
Yeah. Just like, I know you aren't fucking tugging my dick.
I feel like they also sold one called The Godfather that was spicier.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. There's definitely like a Godfather one that was different. I don't remember how it was different.
Yeah, I think Primo does something like that around here.
I wonder if it's the same Primos as I have.
Yeah, they're a national chain.
Really? I never saw them in fucking Wisconsin or Chicago at all. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are a chain out here, and every time I talk to somebody about it, and like, you know, I'm like, no, you know what that is? They're always like, of course I know what Primos is. So I'm like, okay, I get that it's like a California thing, but
Hot cup and sopressata, dude. Like, sometimes it's literally just that good. Like, and I admit, like, I'm not a super big sandwich guy. I can point, and my dad's here, he'll agree, and he probably knows that. I can point my fucking finger at it. We used to visit my stepmother's mother. She is thankfully a very long departed, but was not a good liver. And we would like drive 2.5, 3 hours to, you know, go spend the week or weekend at their place down at the Jersey Shore. And sure as God's got fucking sandals, one night a week we would have fucking cold cuts. And you think it's not that bad. The bread she had was so fucking hard. Like, fucking literally chipping teeth, bleeding gums. Like, I know some people can't fucking cook. But, like, this woman could fucking dry out a goddamn roast in a crock pot. Like, she had to be doing this shit intentionally out of some weird sort of fucking spiteful torture. Awful. So anyway, I fucking hated sandwiches for a while.
No, that totally tracks. That's a good reason to hate sandwiches.
Like a bad...
If all you ever knew were shitty sandwiches.
Yeah, like a fucking bad sandwich ruins. It ruins the lot of them. And it's such a shame because like there are some really good things. I was looking. Someone was like, it always makes me chuckle when I see like the fast food tier ranking and like people when they inevitably stumble upon something like Schlotzsky's, like, which is like a very small portion of the country. I don't even know if they still exist, but like.
They exist out here.
Yeah, like I remember Schlotzsky's, and they made some good fucking sandwiches.
Huh. Oh, there's some proof that's still got a lot on it.
Yeah, Schlotzsky's is actually pretty fucking decent.
Oh, great. So you can start holding run when you're in midair, and it will speed you up. Good.
Yep.
You can start running while jumping. Excellent physics. Love it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No, I want to be able to change direction fast when I'm in the air.
Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it? Fucking wait till I land? No, thank you.
That's one point I will never need video games to be realistic about. I don't care about their jump physics. Like,
yeah.
Let me have goofy, overblown jump physics.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fucking moon bounce that shit, buddy. You know, I should really look into sandwiches more though, because I realized like Philly, like for being on the coast, there are a lot of like, we got we have a massive Dietz and Watson distribution center here. Like, it has its own bus route, like, amount of, like, fucking workers there, warehouse kind of a thing, and, like, packing plant.
That's wild.
Yeah. Philly likes its meat, I guess.
98%, almost done.
I will say sometimes it is worth it, Garlic. I've had an incredible Philly cheesesteak in fucking Hatagaya, Japan.
You know, if I flew from Philly to Japan and I saw somebody selling a Philly cheesesteak, I think I would have to buy it.
The only difference was the cheese was obviously not like fucking shitty fucking canned cheese because it probably doesn't pass health standards in Japan.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like an actual Amoroso roll, but it sure had a very similar texture and flavor, I tell you what. And credit where credit's due. It was actually fucking one of the best facsimiles I've had. But like, I think that like I was leaning towards that point. There's just something like special about Japan and how they like treat stuff. Like, and I think that's why like culinarily, like some places are so much more advanced. Like in Japan, like don't get me wrong, like I love diners, I love diner menus and shit like that, but like that was not a thing like anywhere else outside of the US. Like you go to a restaurant, it's like fucking 3-4 dudes. We specialize in these 5 things and that's it. If you came here, that's obviously what you want. Like, and I mean, we've talked about it how many times, Trad. Fucking the most basic of how to run a successful restaurant. Don't overstaff, don't buy everything, and just like have 5 things that you are really fucking good at, and that's it.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what 5 things, as long as you can make a decent menu out of those 5 things, and if you want to get real fancy, you can mix it up with some seasonal veggies and sauces. That's it. Oh, and don't spend all of your money on Coke. There you go. Successful restaurant. Or booze.
Also pretty important, yeah. Chat might be surprised how many of them don't get that memo.
Oh, yeah.
Just looking around mashing tab, but I'm not really seeing much.
We got tower lower walls, tower floors, and tower undersides. One of
I just saw something.
Yep, I see. Here, there's side. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like I grew up on diners. I fucking adore them and love them to death, but like it is not a money-making model, let me tell you. Unless you really like sharpen down that menu to, you know, to the bare minimum. But then at that point you're gonna have to have decent, competent, you know, maybe not full chefs, but cooks that can, you know, take the base raw ingredients and put everything together. Hey, is that you?
Yeah. Yep.
Slide platform. Okay. Hey, all right.
Tower roof support struts. Those are little star emblems up in the corners.
That one is good.
I'm gonna get up on the roof and see if I can find one better.
So it's this one out here.
Oh, I actually saw it. Yeah, it's on top of that. Gotcha. Alright, that. Now, what large bridge slats?
It is this one. Hey!
This one should be funnier because we both spent some time standing in place and not moving.
Listen, the amount of hours very young, underage to be smoking Keo spent out at diners until 4 or 5 in the morning, just subsisting on Marlboro Smooth Hundreds by the carton and fucking black coffee by the carafe. Single-handedly kept some in business, I swear.
It's a house.
It is indeed a house and a driveway.
Oh, it's some like $2,000.
Yeah, which is so weird. I really wonder about why
What?
diner culture was such a thing in the area that I grew up in. And I assume it's probably very directly correlated to shipping routes and heavy truck and train traffic.
I'm sorry. Can we go back to the part where there's Enochian letters written around the house? I think actual fucking Enochian letters.
Where?
All over? It's the little blue markings. It was just something that was just mentioned in the fucking text messages. There's a fucking 8-pointed star with a circle. Holy shit. Somebody did their research. Well, that's a little unsettling.
What do you mean? It's a totally normal game about just power washing.
Flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Pathway is almost done.
Yeah, I'm about halfway on the driveway too. A little bit less than.
Hey. Woo! This is when the extensions pay dividends, because you're too lazy to bust out the ladder yet.
Well, I did buy the short extension, so I do have that.
Yep. It is working wonders right now. I couldn't honestly say the last time I went to a diner. You know what? No, I can. It was up in KOP to meet some friends. They have really good cakes there. Took me a while to remember what I've been doing with my life.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Oh, hey. Damn, you cleaned this side off already? Holy shit.
Yeah, bud.
Fucking super soaker over here. Ow. Ugh. Whew. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that paint don't like coming off real easy.
No, you kind of gotta hit it with the hard
Yeah, you gotta blast it. Yay. Hey. Grab a water real quick. I'm thirsty. Sorry, I had to go on a hunt for a missing twist tie.
One of the cats got it.
Nah, Shelby threw it out because the cats would grab it. Nah, because I had a thing of ground mustard. I put a
Oh, yeah, you don't
little.
want that to sit too open.
No, God, no. That shit's drier than fuck. It'll clump immediately, and that's that. But yeah, I put a little bit in my sauce. Mustard is definitely one of those things like I've grown to appreciate. Like much younger me was like, mustard. It's just like very bitter and
Mustard, like the condiment you put on your hot dogs, I don't care about a lot. But mustard
Yeah.
is like an ingredient and as a seasoning, yeah, I can dig that.
yeah, like a nice stone ground fucking mustard, or perhaps a Dijon. Quite delicious. Yellow mustard, yeah, I could take it. Like the thing I like about yellow mustard is I can use it as a binder for pork shoulders when they go on the smoker.
And lots of other things. Mustard's a really good binder.
Yeah, it is.
It's usually used as the binding agent in mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm. Like to regrettably sound white, but like you get like a nice charcuterie board or meat and cheese and like some cornichons, like you better have a real good mustard with that too.
You ain't wrong.
Back.
Too much 7 Days to Die. Every time I slip off the roof, I think I'm gonna get a broken leg.
Oh no! I'm not gonna lie, I've really liked the progression system, like with the bio. Is it an immense pain in the butt? But yeah, it really, and it's not like, to me, it doesn't feel like a cheap slowdown attack.
The storms a little bit, but
Yeah.
everything else, no, I'm with you on that. But the storms do feel a little bit like I'm being forcibly slowed down, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's not like a fucking super common occurrence. But yeah, you know, sometimes having to hunker down somewhere that you wouldn't have stopped at for 4 to 5 in-game hours is kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it does force you to do more actual exploration and not just
Quest,
Yeah.
quest, done. Quest. Ooh. Swiss cheese is something that I've started to learn a lot. There's a really good fucking cheese place at the Reading Terminal Market, and I just asked them, this is kind of what I like with my cheese. What do you have? Kind of a, but Swiss is something I've just honestly over the past year or two started getting into.
Swiss has its place, but I don't like it a whole lot. I don't use it for very much.
Eating it just like raw dogging it. I'm still a little out on that, but like with sandwiches, yes. Swiss with sandwiches, or like I've been putting a little bit occasionally when I get it into like my mystery cheese mac and cheese.
Yep.
Yeah, like turkey Swiss is good. How is this so far off? Oh, that's part of the deck too. Okay. I was like, what the? I finished like the main porch, and it was like, yeah, I still have like a quarter to go. Like the fuck?
Yeah, that kept happening to me with this roof. The roof is much more. It's only like two pieces. It's a garage roof and house roof,
Hmm.
and I would have thought it'd be a lot more than that. A lot of overhangs and stuff.
Hey.
Why does it sometimes feel like the movement doesn't really work right all the time? Like I feel like I'm getting caught on like tiny little level geometry spots and stuff.
Because you might be.
Okay, so
Also,
it's not just
your movement speed is tied to if you're standing, crouching, or prone too.
that part I figured out. I'm standing, so that shouldn't be really affecting it. It also is affected by whether you're spraying or not.
Yeah.
But there are times when I'm spraying when it seems like I have to push the button like 3 times before my character starts to move, and it just seems weird.
If I are you on like a slope?
Yeah, usually when that's happening.
Yeah, that's all. The slope physics aren't.
Yeah, okay.
It's
So I
designed
was-
so you don't slide off. Because could you imagine how fucking annoying it would be constantly sliding off the fucking roof you're trying to clean?
kind of funny to be honest.
Yeah, it would be
It
hilarious.
forced you to be careful about how you cleaned it to make sure that you didn't, have to stand on a wet slope spot. Then it
Hell
was-
mod. Trad's hell mod for fucking PowerWash simulator.
Real water physics. We include drips. We include slippery surfaces. And for shits
Angry
and giggles,
customers.
let's get ice in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, and also a bladder meter. You need
Yeah.
to stop and make your character go pee every once in a while, or else you make more of a mess.
Fucking now with the heat exhaustion expansion.
I finished the front half of the roof.
There you go. I've been just kind of piddling around, knocking tiny things out here and there. I've been working on my decking, getting real good at it.
I don't even think I've seen the backyard, to be honest.
The backyard's in halfway decent shape. I cycled back around to the front because I was tired of staring at certain things.
Oh no, I get that with those games. Sometimes I feel like you just need to go somewhere else for a minute.
I remember one time when I was playing through this initially, and Larry got really upset at me because like he didn't understand the concept of the game. He's like, how is this a game? This is just a job. It's just job.
I mean,
Like,
he's not terribly wrong.
No, he's not.
It is a job.
But like, listen, it's therapeutic because fucking I got a rhythm with the tism, Show my wife how excellent.
I get it. That's why I'm here.
And show my wife how excellent I am at power washing, to which she'll then cry, well, why can't you do this in real life? The answer is,
Well, I can
gee, I
meanwhile-
fucking wish.
I can meanwhile demonstrate my superior power washing skills to prospective mates who will, flock to my door because they've seen how just incredible my power washing is.
I mean,
I may steal
listen.
Shelby from you. Just be warned.
Yeah, nah. Make sure she's not in the room. Don't want to have that kind of accident here.
Absolutely carried away by my power washing skills. Moves across the country immediately, sight unseen, without a word to marry me. Done.
I'm gonna laugh so hard in like 3 months when I see like I get a random comment on this YouTube upload. Like someone begging for your information.
Oh my god.
All right, I know something about streamers and Apollo and the gift of prophecy. Now is the time.
I am 40. I am barely employed, and I am undiagnosed.
I mean, you're like
That's the
self-employed.
best possible shtick I could give to anybody for me.
You're self-employed in a field that you're passionate about.
And I am undiagnosed.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we fucking all, buddy?
No, a lot of people are diagnosed.
You think I can afford that shit?
I'd say you could.
Listen, my parents love me, but not that much.
Yeah, my parents would have had to quit smoking cigarettes to save up enough money to get me diagnosed. That wasn't happening.
Giving up fucking beer money for bowling on Thursday nights? Absolutely not.
Was that really your parents when you were growing up, bowling on
God,
Thursday
no.
nights?
No, God, no.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather was a fucking pretty goddamn decent bowler, though. I'll say that much.
Oh, roof's done.
Hell yeah.
And it was one of those ones where I actually had like a good like bath towel sized chunk left to do, so it just all vanished at once. So it was very satisfying.
Yeah, I like that. I am definitely legitimately diagnosed ADHD, but the older I get and like the more of the like behaviors and observations I realize it's much probably closer along the autism spectrum than pure hyperactivity. But like that was the thing back in the late 90s. It was ADD or ADHD, because autism was still like kind of like, oh, it's just like autism or Down syndrome. There's no differentiation of it being a spectrum like there is now.
Yeah, not even touched my family, because my mom's little brother had, I mean, who knows what at this point, but he was diagnosed with like various different things throughout his life, just because like the popular and the common diagnosis kept changing. Like, he was
Yeah.
at different times diagnosed with dyslexia. I mean, shit. I mean, he had dyslexia, ADD, and ADHD. I think he probably stopped getting fucking diagnosed after a certain point.
Yeah, like what the fuck's the point of me wasting the money on it? Like, go to a doctor, go through all these.
Of what it is, and giving me medication that doesn't work. So what are we doing here?
Yeah. See, Meth Man knows what's up. That's what I take. That's that helps me with most of my focusing and tics. I mean, it's the truth.
Meth Man 69 in chat.
Yo, Meth Man's legit.
First time chat, and you're saying he's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen Meth Man around many times.
I'm just saying, top tier username.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, given how fucking wanky Twitch is, like, I'm surprised you're able to keep that one.
Hey, there's a wall.
To be fair, also shout outs to Eating Mike Tyson's Ass, #1 Corona fan.
What?
I said what I said.
Yeah, but the words didn't make any sense in the order you put them in.
Okay, so there is a pretty famous Japanese VTuber named Corona. She's like the silly little dog girl that doesn't speak English very much.
I'm guessing I would recognize her if I saw her.
Yeah.
She's that popular, but
Yes.
name's not meaning anything to me. But go on.
Yes. But in 2005, or I'm sorry, in 2020, dude, I'm fucking like having. She encountered a YouTube chatter by the name of Eating Mike Tyson's Ass. And he has since become a super fan and staple of the community.
Amazing.
Yep, eating Mike Tyson's ass. You were diagnosed at birth. Interesting. Like, I didn't know they could do... Well, I didn't know that was, like, a thing that could be diagnosed that early. It's like, for me, I was in, like, probably 3rd grade before they started.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit, like, sentient for them to be able to give you the test to tell to a degree. I'm not saying that, like, I know when the age is, but...
Yeah, oh, God, I don't either, yeah.
Before a certain age, they can't really tell you well. Unless maybe, like, it's super, like, prevalent in your family or something, maybe.
I mean,
can imagine that.
Again,
just
I don't
so
know.
rampant
Yeah.
in your family that they just knew. In which case, damn.
Why do you think I didn't have kids, trad?
Yeah, again, nobody ever diagnosed me with anything, so I don't have anything to, I don't have any such hang-ups.
I thought being born Midwestern was a debuff.
Oh, I mean, it was. You got to go through the real quick. That's good. Yeah, we're 3/4 done.
You're just really friendly, you know? So at what point do you become less Midwestern and more from California? Like, where's...
I don't.
You don't?
No. I'm Midwestern until I die. Like, that's just what I am.
Is this just because of the emo music, or...
No.
California
is like such a fucking like mess of people at this point.
Yeah.
It's very hard to become Californianized because everybody else around you is also not from here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really a lot of like a single culture or anything pulling me away from being Midwestern. I'm still recognizable as being Midwestern to most people I talk to who know Midwesterners.
Yeah.
It's funny how people will pick me out. Like, I do still have the Chicago area code, but like I've had people comment. Like when I first got out here, we bought our fridge, and the lady was commenting on the rust on our van. It's like,
yeah.
I didn't know you were from Chicago, even if I didn't see the area code. Why? Well, because there's no rust on cars out here.
Yep.
Oh. I guess there's not. Damn.
I feel like that's the other thing too, and like even I will occasionally fall prey to it, but like California is way more than just like LA. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people there and a lot of culture, but like that is a very, very like maybe 5% of the entire area of California. Like, yeah, it's a large chunk, it's a large population, but like California's
there's a lot of California
fucking
LA.
huge,
right.
and none of it is like LA. Like Sacramento is entirely different. San Jose entirely different. Like the whole fucking northern part of California is entirely like different.
May as well be a different state.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is kind of a California thing to talk about in Northern California, like it's a different place, but also once you're here, you figure out it's fucking true.
Mm-hmm. It's not all tacos.
Like, shit, I actually don't even know what to compare it to.
Fargo.
Well, I was going to say it's like living in, like, South Carolina and, you know, insisting that North Carolina is not a different place, but...
Mm-hmm. They got fucking Carowinds. Yeah, I didn't get... I would say probably, like... I was definitely and this is, like... I am the prime example of gifted kid to burnt out queer pipeline, but, like... I was in fucking gifted programs, and then, like... Part of it was because, yeah, it allowed me to work better in small groups because I didn't like large groups. It was just like, ugh. Yeah, I really have to wonder, like, what the long-term, and I'm sure they're not great, it's probably liver and kidneys, like, what are the long-term ramifications of me having been fed pharmaceutical-grade amphetamines for fucking the most important formative years of my life? I'm sure it's great. Sure, it's fine.
Hey, you're fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, besides the fact that I'm 4 inches shorter than my dad. I have
Yeah, but
incredibly
for, like, a
bad
pretty average height,
insomnia.
though, so that's actually that's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Chimney top are done. Roof is done. Let's look to the fascia.
Yeah, I'm working on the back roof.
This wall still got some shit on it. How does this wall still got shit on it?
Yeah, I skipped one of the fucking walls.
No,
Straight up.
just one of the ones I worked on really hard. It's got like it barely looks like there's anything on it, but I guess it's just. Oh, there it is. It's down here.
Yeah.
That was it.
I didn't do this wall. I'll get to it. Oh, Town of Salem. God, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Fucking neat-ass game that was. I'm kind of thinking about it, like,
That's the problem is.
fucking Pennsylvania is much the same, like, or, well, I would say even the opposite. Like, they're really between, like, literally the center of the state, there really ain't shit. Like, it's Pittsburgh, Philly, and, like, as it continues to expand, like, the Lehigh Valley and Allentown, Bethlehem is kind of starting, but, like, otherwise, there really ain't shit. I guess you could argue State College on a Saturday, but, like, that's a college football town, which is, like, I don't know if I'd fucking describe that as anything spectacular, you know?
Seems possible. It was decent outside last time I went out.
So has D been confused why you're sitting and power washing yet?
No, he knows what we get up to. Has to be a reasonable amount more stuff on this fucking fridge.
Woof! Porch is clean.
There we go.
That last little bit hiding from you.
Oh, it was like it was basically the trim underneath the gutter around the entire roof. So I had to keep checking like all around the roof to figure out where there was anything I could clean off. Okay, I think everything up top is actually done now. So I'm gonna help you with the rest of like this fencing here. This might be most of what's left.
Fucking yeah, we got one whole wall. We got the railing, some of the brickwork. As much as I love summer and riding, I'm actually starting to get very excited for like, so I can start making more suits, more chili.
Balls legit.
Fucking love the suit. 'Cause it's like so fucking easy.
I made that one soup a couple of weeks ago, and I do want to experiment with that more once the weather turns here too. Like that pork bacon onion soup came out really interesting.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
That was the one I fucked up some things with the onion on, but just the combination of the pork and bacon in a soup was like, that was a really good base, and I kind of want to work off that.
What kind of onions?
Well, it basically had me do white onions, cut them in half, salt them to get like some of the moisture out.
Yeah.
And then flour them and sear the floured side. But the problem I think what I did was I left the flour on the onion a little bit too long before I got it in the pan.
Oh, so it got gummy.
It kind of like rehydrated a little bit almost, so it was like weird and puffy at the end. But it was like the taste was good. It was just you're supposed to eat the onion itself at the end, and with the rest of it, and it wasn't really happening like that.
Yeah, I get that.
But I want to. Let's see if I want to get some greens in there. I want to get some fucking. I want to get the onion chopped up so it's not just a full half of a fucking onion in there.
Yeah.
There's just like a couple of things I want to try with this that I think are just going to make it really good. Like even if I just made my caramelized onions and then just turned that into a French onion soup with bacon and fucking pork in it, that sounds great to me.
God, yeah. That is a big flavor level.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket. I'm gonna make that in like October or something when it's getting nice and chilly.
That's one thing I'm also very excited to work on is as per usual my chili. Even though like it's literally like, you know, I have the recipe I've been working on. I still tweak it, and the fact that I'm probably gonna have some serrano peppers from the fucking garden.
Hey, those will go really good in it.
Yeah. Even if I have a few freshies, maybe I'll try and dry some of them out. Fucking little bit goes a long way.
All right. Saw something. What was that?
Wooden tray.
Oh, that railing's not done. That's what
Side. There we go. Hey, I got this for you.
Done? What did you get for me?
That
Oh,
ball.
good. Well,
Yep.
guess I'm gonna climb up to the roof and take a peek around.
I got a toast here that needs a little quick beat down.
Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, okay, gutter. Oh, that gutter. Okay. Yes, this gutter was not done. And I also see some spots below, too.
Railing. Hey.
Right. Window frames. Which window frames? Upstairs to window frame. Got it. Wooden trims. got that one.
I am gonna guess it's somewhere up on the second floor.
Could be. Oh, it checks pretty good up there. But I'm not seeing shit.
Bow, bow. Yep, I got one of them.
I'm gonna guess the other one will be close to that. I missed one there. I probably missed two.
It says this one. Just not seeing anything when I tap. Oh, found it.
You got it.
Oh. Fucking dormer.
Mashing tab, hoping something comes up.
Wooden trims. We are missing one. That is
That's
it.
it.
Just one.
Huh.
Wooden trim. This one.
Holy shit.
Hey, there it is. Oh, hey, I'm on top of you. Excellent. Damn, you just going to town on that roof.
Like we're both just standing there at the end. Looks like you're giving the thumbs up.
I love that the animation style is like the time lapse is very King of the Hill.
Yeah, it really is.
Extended it.
You have to, you're calling it, right? Because you gotta go to bed.
What time is it?
Huh?
I still got an hour.
Oh, I thought you were 8:30, not 9:30. Okay.
Oh.
But also, you have to be up at like asshole o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah, well, let me check, because at this point I really don't think it's different from my up.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I have to get up at 7, so it's really not super bad.
All right, here we go. See if we can knock this one out in an hour.
We can sure give it a try.
At least get a. How does it work? Does it like save and quit if we don't
Yeah,
finish it?
yeah.
Or- okay.
It just like snapshots it.
Okay. This will be more than enough money for me to get the next upgrade.
Hell yeah. Is it the next power up?
Yeah. 2,000 is what I need. I'm at 1,300 at the moment.
Yeah. They definitely did a good job with this game, kind of adding a little bit of spice to the dirt, so it's not like, oh, it's the same shit over and over again.
No, if there's something good, right going on here graphically, it's definitely that this dirt is not like so uniform and consistent. Like there's smears, there's smudges, there's steps, there's all kinds of shit. I like that.
Yeah. And there's like,
Another one of the points like before, like if this game had been half-assed, there'd be nothing to it.
yep. And like we're starting to get into the area where like there's rust underneath, so like you have to have like a bit higher power or swap your nozzles after you clean off the initial layer of dirt. Or you saw it with like the paint last level.
Here already.
You know, this
Actually,
is
where I'm looking right now has a very Disco Elysium aesthetic now that I'm thinking about it. The smeared paint kind of look across the big bold colors and sponge paint kind of look. Very, very close to their aesthetic. Does that game have a co-op mod? Can I make you play that?
like I know I should play that game. It's a question of do I really want to play that on
You do
stream?
really want to play it. The question is whether you want to stream it or not.
Yeah.
And before you immediately, say no to that, there's some, maybe a spicy topic or two that come up, but I really don't think anybody is going to like actually watch this game and be like, oh, this person, the people who made this game are, religious right-wing maniacs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's very clear, like even when the subject matter is touchy, where the author's head was. Even when the game itself is trying to make you do terrible things.
Yeah.
And it's funny I even said that. Like, there's zero room for there to be co-op in that game. Like, there is nothing for a second person to do except maybe run around as Kim. But there's I can't. I'm not controlling anything. I'm not making decisions. I would co-op a game of Disco Elysium with you where I just voice act and fucking pretend to be the partner. That would be funny. Actually, that would be kind of interesting because like there's so many ways I haven't played through that game yet that it wouldn't be like a straight up I'm going to walk you through the game kind of thing. It would be a let's see where this one goes kind of situation.
Please explain this video game to me. I think I own it. It's on the list of stuff.
I feel like I might have bought it for you a long time ago. When I finished it, I bought it for a couple of people, and I didn't even really ask all of them if they wanted it.
I think it's either that or I may have bought it when it was like on sale for like $3. Like just knowing that you loved it, like yeah, I should buy this when it's like fucking $3.
And it does allow. It is a good game for either like I'm going to binge play this game for 10 hours or I only want to put like an hour or two into this and stop. There are a lot of like good logical stopping points for okay, I've finished that and I've got some more questions now maybe, but this is a fine spot to stop a game.
I think, and I've been thinking at it from like the aspect of like kind of almost the Nier games where like I definitely feel like it's a game that I need to go in with the right, like, kind of headspace to handle.
You are right, but I think the problem is you can't know the headspace it wants until you've played it.
Yeah.
So you kind of eventually, it's kind of like, it's a weird example comparison, but it's kind of like with making music or art. Like you can sit there and you can plan and you can think and you can wait for the headspace to come, but eventually you kind of got to just pull a trigger and try it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then maybe like, okay, you start the song and you're like, okay, I got to come back for the song when I'm sad because this is going to be a sad song or whatever. But it's hard to even describe what headspace the game wants you to be.
Completely unhinged coming off of a benzo trip.
As disconnected as you can be. Like, as absolutely open to the idea of suspension of disbelief as you can make yourself. And you just gotta have an open mind aside from that.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, like, that's not a difficult thing for me.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like that's why, like I said, for you especially, it's a very easy, like, home run kind of. You will enjoy this game.
Oh yeah, I have
You'll
no
laugh your
doubt.
ass off. You will finish the whole thing.
Oof. Benches.
Oh man, this is a big one. We're only at 7%.
Oh yeah.
Like I've been working on the same little wall section this
It's
whole
a
time.
it's a whole ass skate park, dude.
Yeah, no, I see it. I mean, I knew it was going to be a lot when it was the $900 option compared to like the $450 or the $75 options. I really want to hit that $2,000.
That's what for this game, I really compliment them on their ability to like, at least for me, like they size things up in very like approachable methods. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, if they went from like even this to like some of the end levels, you'd be like, dude, I'm never getting this fucking done. But you look at this like, oh, you know, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a house, but like, yeah, we could probably tackle this. And it's like, in actuality, like double the size. It's just how they bring that extra space is really
The house
sneaky.
had a lot of vertical space. This one we're going to be climbing on the walls a little bit, but I don't think there's as much pure, like there's not as much roof space and stuff like that.
If anything, stuff like this makes me think about how a lot of our public works people are incredibly underpaid for the job they do.
Ain't wrong.
Fucking shout outs to the city that pays the trash people the least. Oh wait, that's my city.
Natch.
They got a little
Well, I mean,
raise.
you know, It's Always Sunny has had to deal with the trash crisis twice, haven't they? Like, that really should tell you something about the state of fucking public works in Philadelphia alone, when it's such like a commonly like relevant problem that
The issue is
had to address it twice.
yeah. The issue is there was in the 70s and 80s a lot of corruption, but like due to organized crime. And then in the late 90s and 2000s, there was a lot of corruption due to actual just shitty fucking politicians. Looking at you, John Street. So, like, you know, realistically, things haven't been functioning the way realistically they should for about 40 to 50 years. So, like, it's kind of tough to get stuff, like, going in the right direction where it needs to be. Like, I think the workers that were striking deserved way more than they fucking got, but at the same time, I'm glad they were able to secure, you know, a little something and a little something extra over the next couple of years, and then they can renegotiate again.
It's the long story of unions. Like, you always got to take like the inches you can get. You know? You're never fighting against anyone who's going to give you fucking yards.
Yeah. I am very interested to see what goes on in New York City with that mayoral race. Cuomo getting just absolutely annihilated by Zoran.
That was like the best political feel-good story of the last fucking decade.
I mean, it's the playbook they should be running, not the, you know, try and be middle ground. Oh, we have to appeal to the center. No, it's not what.
Well, this is
90%
kind of another one I've been saying for a minute now. Like, yeah, we all hate the Democratic leadership for not doing shit, but it can only be so long before the next generation steps up and starts being like, well, you're not doing shit, so I'm gonna do shit.
Yep.
And of course, the people are down for let's get shit done. So it's
Yeah.
just a matter of, can you get out there and get on the podium enough times without getting assassinated or, well, character assassinated or actual assassinated, I suppose, to get the votes and go make a change. But it's impressive it's happening in New York. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah. What I think is very interesting is if he ends up winning that mayoral race, he'd probably be the most anti-NYPD person running the NYPD. So I think that would be very interesting, you know? And it's tough. Like, it's very tough to be, you know, on the side of unions when a lot of the issues with especially like police stuff is because a lot of the shitty cops. Think of it like not so I have to pull like extremely anti-cop, but think of like the Catholic Church. It's very much like the protection because of the rules and the union prevents sometimes, unfortunately, getting rid of the people that should be fucking, bounced out,
Right, right.
which is kind of the downside. I'd be very interested to see how that goes,
Yeah, this is the second time it's come up today. Now I kind of feel like I have to start watching The Wire because now
Yeah.
we're talking about corrupt unions, and that's like one of the best seasons of a show where every season is like the best season.
No, and it's like very, very interesting because if he wins the mayoral race, he'll be the mayor of,
One of the biggest cities in the world.
yeah. And listen,
Definitely one of the most influential ones.
NYPD's budget is greater than quite a few countries' GDP combined, and that should be fucking mildly terrifying.
I ain't looking them up, but I'm curious to know how it is compared to the LAPD or LA County Sheriffs, because there really is no serious LAPD anymore. Did I tell you I've got a new police? Or not a new police station, a new police department.
Really?
Yeah, so my area, I'm not going to use names here, but I live kind of between and off to the side of two cities. And for as long as I've lived out here, 9 years, whatever it's been, it has only been the LA County Sheriffs.
Yeah,
all
like
of
the
a
state.
sudden, as of January this year, there's an actual police department that has opened up in one of the two cities.
Huh. That's kind
And
of
it's
nice.
really weird to see the trucks drive. Like the first time I saw it, I actually was like, "Is
What?
that somebody pretending to be a cop? Should I call 911 right now? What the fuck?" And I went home and I googled it, and it's like, no, they just fucking like when I looked it up, they had just like 2 days before signed in their first deputies or something like that. And that's just like a weird thing to think about. Like, you
Yeah.
think about a police station being new, police department being new. Like, where do these people come from? Are all of the deputies like fresh out of school?
Yeah. Like my
Is the case.
mom's area is so small, like population wise, it's just serviced by the state police.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least we get the LA County. Like, I don't even see state, like
Yeah.
California state cops. I see highway patrol out here. Like, there's a highway patrol shop in my town, but yeah, no, LA County sheriffs is like the gang. Like,
They're all fresh out of administrative leave. All right, Trad, here you go. Guess what last year was the budget for the NYPD?
I'm just literally spitballing here. 75 million? 10 billion?
Yeah, $11 billion.
Okay, so that was actually my first guess, and
Yeah.
I went way down because I thought that was absurd. Okay, so that's 11 billion. So
Yep.
is LA County maybe getting like 6?
Let me see. 4 for
Okay.
2023. So it's probably
And bearing in mind too, when I say like that, they're it. Like even in the city of LA, it's the LA County Sheriffs. There is like
Yeah.
there are Santa Monica cops, and there are like downtown LA cops, like the actual LAPD. But these like downtown LA and LAPD, it's such a small space. Like they don't have very much in the way of like fucking jurisdiction.
Yeah. Now I'm reading an article about it here. The budget was part of a larger basically almost $44 billion budget. But yeah, people were pissed about it. Yeah, it's wild.
About the New York one or the LA one?
LA one. So the budget breakdown is almost $3 billion for fringe benefits, whatever the fuck that.
Fringe benefits. Oh man.
2.7 billion
already.
for pension, which, I mean, I get it. Fucking, it's a union. You put in your fucking time. You should be taken care of. $208 million for debt service. $500 million for overtime funding.
Hey, can you
Yeah.
help? Oh, wait, shit. There's a wall here. This wall right here has like nothing. Never mind, I just got it. I thought the small piece of wall was connected to the other rest of the wall, and I was running around trying to find what dirt was left. Anyway, yeah.
It is 92% funded by city tax dollars, though. So like, I can't really get too mad at it. I mean, I feel the money could maybe go to better places, like better social workers or whatever, but
And we do pay a fuck ton in taxes, so you know, it's not like that money's not coming out of the average man's pocket anyway.
yeah. I at least like the Philly cops that I've met are all quite lovable, and it's in the sense that 99% of them, like, they don't want to fuck around. They don't want to do the paperwork of fucking arresting people. Like, power tripping cops in Philly is thankfully a very, very uncommon thing, and they generally don't last long in the department because no one has
It's a
time for
different
that.
kind of power trip for them. Their power trip is, I don't want to do any work.
Yeah, very much so. Like,
Which is
dude,
respectable. I can
Yeah.
appreciate that out of a cop. Like, please do no work by all means.
yeah. I mean, like, it's one of those things, like, I've definitely seen them interacting with people, maybe me once or twice, that should have been, like, fucking arrested. Like, they will only fucking generally harass you if you are legitimately going to be a fucking danger to yourself or others. So, like, if you are way too fucked up trying to operate a motor vehicle, or you're just blatantly being an asshole, like wheeling up and down Main Street, almost hitting pedestrians. Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking come and talk to you.
Oh, are we both working on the floor? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Let's move to
Totally
the
fine.
wall.
Yeah, if I recall, this floor is broken up into multiple sections, thankfully.
I was starting to wonder because I was like, if this whole floor is one whole like contiguous piece, that's crazy. This is gonna take a minute. No, you're right, because there's way more ground here than what we touched. Chicago cops were kind of, from my experience, it was kind of the same. Now I'm white, if you can't tell, for Chad.
Yeah.
So obviously I had a bit of a different experience than say if D walked into the room and we talked about Chicago cops.
Oh yeah, no, and I get that too. Speaking, obviously I am speaking only my knowledge and my observations.
But I definitely experienced some of the same where they definitely would prioritize, like, okay, what you're doing is illegal. You need to stop this. But I am not going through all the effort that I should to, like, ticket you and arrest you and do all of that. Like, multiple different occurrences and times out there. Just like, yeah, I probably should have been ticketed or maybe even handcuffed, but they just didn't want to fucking go through the work.
Yeah. Garlic, I'll tell you what that one was. That was them pulling someone over, hoping they could get lucky on something else to make budget with some other kind of fine. Yeah, do you need your license plate lights? Yeah. You really need to pull someone over for it and run a whole stop? No. Yeah, Philly cops have always been like that. So, I mean, the possession of marijuana is decriminalized, and even smoking within the city. Up to a certain extent, but like that wasn't until a few years ago. But even before then, I'd say probably once it hit like the early 2000s, if you were like walking down the street smoking like a fucking blunt, the cops would just be like, hey dude, can you not do that like on the fucking like main, can you like go into a fucking alleyway or something,
like pretend that I'm a cop and that you respect that I'm a cop and could arrest you. Like,
yeah,
exactly. Like,
very
as long as you're giving them, like, it's weird to say that respect, but that level of respect where you're not just totally disregarding them.
yeah,
that goes a long way when you're white.
no, even
Again, gotta keep clarifying that.
yeah. I mean, thankfully, like, the drug arrests down here, as far as I know, really aren't. It's not really a thing as much as it used to be, especially now that it's been decriminalized. Like, unless you're like, okay, you're driving around with like 4 pounds of drugs in your car. Like, okay, that's a little bit much. Like, we're gonna have some questions to ask, but
Yeah, scale it down there a little bit.
yeah, no. Thankfully, it's. I haven't had much to complain about with the cops. Oh yeah, listen, you have to have operating lights on your motor vehicle, because technically that shouldn't pass inspection, at least in this state.
But oh, did I tell you I had to get my smog check done, and I like scared myself into thinking that I didn't have to? I don't think I told you about this, right? So it took me like 3 weeks. Like I knew my registration was a bit close. I knew I had a check engine light. I was a dumbass. I waited.
Yep.
And like 2 days before my fucking registration is due to get renewed, I go to my mechanic and I'm like, hey bud, I'm not meaning to rush you because I'm the dumbass who waited, but can we maybe figure this out in the next week or two so I can, get my tags right again? And
Yeah.
long story short, they fixed it. They got my check engine light gone, and they took it to smog for me, and got the smog check done and all that. I went to actually, well, first I was gonna go to the DMV, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll do the smart thing, and I'll actually like set up the appointment, so I don't have to go sit there and wait.
Yeah.
And I realized it says on their website that they don't do vehicle renewals in person anymore. It's only done online.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
like, okay. So I go and I'm doing it online, and I get most of the way through, and it's asking me for pay information, and I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't sent in the smog information. I go check the whole website, and
Oh, is your
sure
car
enough,
officially
there's
old
a-
enough?
well, there's like an FAQ about saying like who needs a smog check, who doesn't need a smog check, and I'm reading this, and I'm like, well, I definitely need one. And I go back and I go through the whole form again. I'm like, but there's no place to actually submit like, a scan or the information or anything about the smog check itself. So I just went and finished it, and it just took my money, and it says it's good. You'll have your stickers in 5 days or whatever. They fucking come in the mail. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but why did I go through all the rest of this then? I had to get in touch with the DMV to find out that all of that is electronically submitted.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I registered my car, it wasn't. I had to go in with the paper from the smog check and see it smog checked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It should all be digital now, so it
Yeah,
cuts
so I
it
just
cuts
had the
down on
moment of, like,
forgeries and fakies.
Like, did I just waste the extra 2 or 3 weeks and all of this money getting my car to pass smog for fucking nothing?
No, because technically it's run electronically.
Right. And I understood that now. It was just in the moment of, I was just sitting there like dumbfounded, like, why didn't it ask me for the information? Like, I know it wants it.
Nope. No.
Right. I told you what happened with my catalytic converter being too good for my car. I think I did tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand why they do it and where it is, but like, it has become such a nuisance.
What specifically?
Emissions in and of itself, in general.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I'll be honest, the individual driver, the me, the dude with the big old fucking dually towing logs in his boat, are we causing pollution? Yeah, absolutely. Is it is an individual producing, the climate changing levels that we're experiencing? No. That's fucking corporations. That's, massive factories. That's fucking ship-breaking yards, coal power
really
plants.
close to passing Leno's law, right?
Really?
Yeah, no, technically it got passed, and then it got absolutely fucking gutted.
Oh, yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know Leno's law, specifically Jay Leno is a massive classic car collector, and he's been pushing for years for California to change their laws about smog and emissions and registration for old cars. Because, old cars weren't designed with any of this in mind, and we're even talking like ultimate collector shit that there's like 3 or 4 of, and you can't get it properly legally registered to own it right because it won't pass smog check. Well, no, motherfucker, they didn't even know what a catalytic converter could be back then.
In
But yeah, no, like everybody was really excited because it briefly did get passed, and then yeah, no, then the fucking you know, state government got their hands on it, and yeah,
fuddled it. I in Pennsylvania, we're kind of lucky here. I think if the car is pre ODB, so like that you know the thing under your like
your in-car computer,
yeah,
the thing you plug into to tell you what their check engine light is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if it doesn't have one of those, emissions is does your gas cap lock?
That's probably what Leno was pushing for, because that sounds.
And it's
extremely
like common sense. If the car is that old that it can't even be hooked up to a computer realistically, like what kind of expectations can you have of it to like maintain it?
Yeah.
And like we also have the option of, I believe there's antique plates, which is for cars that are 25 years old. They just straight forego emissions, if I recall, but you're limited to like I think 2,000 miles a year. And same thing with classic car, where again, like those would be the perfect plates for Jay Leno. There's no emissions. I think it's like double the cost
either
of
Illinois or Wisconsin does the antique classic car plates.
Yeah,
I don't remember which, but I know
it's like double the cost of regular registration, but you forego pretty much. You don't really need an inspection, or it's like a bare bones one. Emission is not a thing, but you can only drive it like during the daytime, during clear weather, and it's like 1,000 miles a year, which is like what you're gonna do for like your 1962 fucking Corvette made out of solid gold bricks or whatever you have.
Yeah, that's the other side of it, is that like the assumption with these super classic cars is what you're going to be driving them 100,000 miles a year. Like,
no, they're gonna come out of the garage. They're gonna go 5 miles to a fucking car show. You're gonna rev them a little bit, maybe do one burnout, and like back in they go.
Yep, go home, cover back up.
Yep. Yeah, as much as Jay Leno is somewhat of a douchebag in certain rights, like his love for like vehicles and like a little bit of common sense regarding like taking care of them is like admirable. Like I will absolutely give him props for doing work on his own supercars when he can, because he enjoys it and he just loves it. He's still a rich fucking douchebag, but like you know, you gotta give him credit to doing
Leno
his
got into all kinds of shit in his time.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of love for the man. I never even thought he was entirely all that funny, for that matter. But
no, it wasn't really funny.
No, but his Leno's Law thing has been like an odyssey for like at least 10 years in California. Like everybody seems to know about it and follow it and support him. So
yeah, and it that also kind of ties in with the cafe laws and like the import issues that we have, and like getting K trucks and like K cars, because we can't like import these fucking, you know, tiny Japanese cars because of fucking antiquated bullshit we made up in the 60s and 70s because Germany wasn't buying our chicken. And I'm not joking. That's where all these laws come from. That's why you can't get a fucking K truck or a Daihatsu midget or any of these like really tiny 3-cylinder fucking Japanese cars that would be great in like tiny city or like big cities like this, where I don't really need I don't need an SUV or a pickup truck. I live in fucking Philadelphia. I can't park that shit anywhere.
nope, Ford and Dodge say buy our shit or fuck off.
Yep. Alexa, turn on Freya light.
Okay, for the most part, I like all the work on the dirt textures. I wish some of this dirt didn't look actually like shit. I guess it makes it satisfying to get rid of, but I don't like the clumpy brown on top of other brown kind of aesthetic.
I don't remember if I turned it on. There was actually a thing that, yeah, there we go. Crosshair dirt details. Yeah, there we go. Dirt streaks, grime. It tells you like what kind of dirt it is. Mud splats.
Oh, interesting.
Moss, graffiti. Weird. Yeah, it's a little glitchy because they really do a fucking hardcore on it, but
I like how when you're using the pinpoint one for fucking spray like graffiti, it kind of feels like you imagine like removing a tattoo must be like.
Yeah, but like one little bit at a time.
Uh-huh. Lots of little dots.
I kind of wish I had a watermelon pool like this.
A watermelon pool?
Yeah, look at it. It's fucking watermelon.
Oh, I guess it is, huh?
I actually have friends that clean and do pools for a living. I didn't know the amount of technology that goes into some of the shit, like the flooring on pools, and like there's like all sorts of like really cool shit that's like color shifting at certain temperatures and certain depths, and like it reflects some of the UV rays to keep it at a consistent temperature, or it absorbs UV rays to cut down on heating. Like, it's wild. Like, the amount of technology that goes into just fucking a giant bowl of water, really.
Yeah. And making that giant bowl of water pretty.
Yeah, and clean.
I knew I wouldn't have to do that whole thing.
Mm-hmm. This is so much better than Final Fantasy 15.
Or 14.
Or 14.
You did suggest that one before.
That was a joke. I fucking absolutely not.
Bro, it's me. You gotta be careful what you suggest as a joke. You never know if I'll be like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And now we're playing fucking FF15 every Sunday for the next, like, 10 years.
Oh my god,
or 14.
no. The best part is there would be enough... Wow, that was bright. Like, that's one of those things, like, if I did it, like... There would be no way to do it properly, because everyone would want to, like, oh, well, like, I want to play with it. Like, I have no idea how to
now
balance
we make a guild, and now everybody needs... Okay, now we need to do timing for everyone, and yeah.
Yeah, and, like... No. Also, I have barely enough time to, like, play the games I want to casually. Why would I also pay monthly to try and jam something in? Like, no offense. Like, I get people love 14 and it's a great game, and I don't have personally anything bad to say about it. It's just I don't have the time or energy or balance for that in my life.
Yeah, I don't have the time or energy for that either. Not the attention.
Listen, I know it's good when, like, 90% of the people that I interact with play it, and they all love different kinds of games, but they all really like 14. Damn, is this whole thing the upper floor? Okay. That'll be a big one. I will say casting Fireball was much easier than finding security key.
Then finding what?
Security key.
Oh, yeah.
That was some fucking bullshit. Stupid ass fucking security key. See, my issue is I have an incredibly addictive personality, especially when it comes to MMORPGs, so I just don't fucking play them. So I'm the type of person that forgoes sleep and normal social interactions and any responsibilities. That sounded like a wild Anu.
You did it again. Stop. I can't.
I have a thief dog.
Yeah? Do you?
Yeah, no, Goose is very kind and gentle and doesn't roughhouse or get violent at all, but she will absolutely steal any other dog's toys and just have them.
I was gonna say, I thought I heard Anu in the background.
Yeah.
Ah. Ow. Play a game with a group of trans girls. Is it Magic the Gathering or Warframe? I cleaned the ramp. Listen, we love Friend Slot. This is Friend Slot, technically, I guess. I mean, don't forget, the term friend slop comes from people who think potentially having friends is, homosexual in nature. So,
I mean, it is.
Yeah, having friends is gay and very un-alpha manly.
Not having friends, I don't know why anybody would do that.
Dude, fucking unbelievable. Like, imagine, jokes aside, imagine living your life and, thinking, oh, friends? Nah, that's for fucking the gays.
I think the thing that gets lost is that a lot of people who say shit and do shit like that grow out of it very quickly.
I fucking hope so.
You have to. But there's always three more growing up to take their place.
Mm-hmm. What a
I feel like most people recognize pretty quickly that that's not really a sustainable way to live.
I fucking hope so. Yeah, Wiz gifted me Peak. I've been watching a few people play it. It looks pretty fucking cool in concept.
I didn't know that was one you had. I would have actually considered that as a co-op game.
Yeah.
I also don't know much about it. I just know the style of game, and I've never played one. So if I'm going to play one, I'm going to play one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was this level. This level is the one where you pretty much are. This is where the extension really comes into play, because I don't think we have access to ladders with this one. But,
There's a ladder.
oh, do we?
Yeah, it's all the way on the other side there. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, it didn't used to be that way. Yeah, I used to not be able to put that ladder there.
Ladder can be now. I also like that you can pick up the ladder from the other side of the map.
Again, used to be a thing you couldn't fucking do.
Yup, I've been able to pick it up anywhere as long as I can see it.
Yep. Nah, you used to have to, like, literally go to it.
Placing
up.
it seems to be kind of buggy unless I'm right next to where I want it to go.
Yeah.
But, not the step stool though. The step stool I can basically pick up and place anywhere from anywhere.
Oh, yeah, huck that bit anywhere.
Yeah, sure, I guess. I was fooling myself into thinking I'd eat more, but I'm not going to eat more.
Not very hungry wongwy.
What'd you say?
Not very hungry wongwy.
Usually not very hungry anymore.
The existential dread is setting in at being 40.
Something like that. Or just, some kind of stomach eating disorder that's undiagnosed.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go doctor's appointment in September.
Hey, listen, that's like the big step anyway. Like, at least you're not just fucking avoiding it.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens in September.
Yeah, I mean, well here's the thing. You'll fucking...
Hold your applause until I actually go and accomplish something.
I mean, hey, fucking... The greatest journey starts with a single step.
But then requires you to take many, many more steps afterwards.
Oh, I mean, like, maybe they just tell you you've got, like, a real high fucking acid reflux. Here, take one of these.
It could be. Could be. That would be nice. Sweet.
Hey, yeah, that was pretty quick.
Yeah, I didn't have to go anywhere to get that last one especially. Those were all walls I'd done like the fronts of really, really well.
Oh, and you just needed to hit the top, basically.
Yeah. Once I got to the top, it was just a matter of can I get to them from here without having to move all the way over there. But I kind of lucked out. Yeah, most of these were literally just waiting for their tops to get touched. Not this one. It's missing some. Ah, there's this.
I don't know if this is going to be enough to clear the upper.
That's actually it for the.
gonna be close. Yeah. Oof. All right. Yeah. Oh, dude, the fucking I love like the design that they made this a watermelon. I don't know why, but it's just like visually very exciting when you finally get it all cleared off.
It was smart design in general with this game to make the with what they did of just what's underneath the dirt to clear off.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just one more thing you have to clean off, if it's like you clear away the mud and you find some graffiti, it still is like I don't know what the word is. Interesting, rewarding, maybe.
Yeah, it's it is a proper visual stimulant. Is a good way to describe it.
Oh, that's why, because it's part of like the whole thing.
Yeah. I've not had watermelon. Actually, you know what? I lied. I had watermelon. Oh, God. A couple of days ago. Well, actually, I think the last time I was in office. My office has like a surprisingly decent cafeteria. And I was able to get like a fucking nice grilled chicken Caesar wrap with some serious fruit salad. For like $8. Hey, have a good night.
There we go.
Oh shit! Goblin cleanup. Is that related to the Viscera series?
My God.
Ow.
Why am I saying a rat?
Dope. Oh, goblin short stacks and cute maid dresses. What?
shit, we're about 3/4 done. Further than I
Yep.
thought.
Yeah, I'm
You
just gonna.
jumped up pretty quick while I wasn't paying attention.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's one of those things that sneaks up on. I'm gonna finish off this little block, and then I should work on getting to bed. Have to be up and ready to run a stinky video game.
For sure.
Let's couple lines here, just so I have a square start. Hey. Excellent.
I can't wait until you guys find out you're just controlling drones and cleaning rich people's houses for free.
I considered that.
Hmm? Have you drawn a giant dick butt in the dirt?
No. No, I drew a dick on the fence on the very first map we played, but I
Yeah.
haven't done that again since.
You should have been setting me up for like a dramatic, like giant dick thing.
This would have been really big if I had done that.
Yeah, I know, right? I wouldn't have. The 7 like fucking nose down. Yes. Yeah. Finishing this skate park floor while we're in the pool. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do for my fucking birthday. I'll do a speed run of PowerWash Simulator using only my feet.
Yep.
Damn it.
What?
I was hoping I would wrap the skate park for, but looks like just a little bit of hangers on, enough to make me kind of have to chase it a little bit.
In the meantime, while you've been working on that, I've gotten a lot else done.
Yeah.
We're conceivably only a couple of minutes away from finishing this one now.
I just need the last little bit. Game out here making me fucking suffer for this last bit. Doing this to me. I thought we were friends. That's the wild part. It is percentage based. But like apparently we don't have enough of the percentage to get it to pop. unfortunately, must. The bed. Many
Well, just
animals.
approach, I'll probably finish this up.
Yeah. I should be able to just leave. Hell yeah.
Never seemed that way.
Yeah. But now, I'm glad I've gotten you stuck on PowerWash Simulator now.
Oh, not deeply stuck. I probably won't play it without you, but actually, it's also possible that I might. Just if I need something to calm me the fuck down, which actually turns out to be necessary pretty often. So, you know, turns out I might need it.
It's one of those things you can just kind of mindlessly sync up accidental hours into.
I mean, that's dangerous for me, because sometimes I need to be doing things with those hours. And just
Yeah.
need to get over the anxiety enough to get up and do spots.
It'll get you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. But hey, good gaming, brother.
Good gaming as always.
Yeah,
We
I will
do something next week.
Yeah, I will be streaming fucking at some point tomorrow. I will be around.
Well, good luck on your run. I will not catch it because I never am awake at that time. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'll watch it on the VOD.
Yeah. Take care.
Alright.
Alright, friendos. It is that time. It's actually a little bit over that time. I appreciate you being here. There's the YouTube, the old stream wish list, and my wife's Etsy. We'll go say hi to the FF9 runners, and we'll catch you on, well, some point tomorrow.